I quit the gym after my mental discipline and my physique improved from bodyweight training. I started off with the gym because, like a lot of you guys watching, I wanted to improve my physique. And I thought that I could patch up my insecurities to be taken more seriously by people. I got the physique, and none of that happened. The gym failed to increase my confidence, and I set an unrealistic expectation of what the gym could do for me. Then I did bodyweight training. Not only has my physique improved more with calisthenics, but I put less emphasis on my physique, and it's ended up looking better at the end of the day. Having a performance-based mindset about what my body can perform, that is the mental confidence that I was looking for. Like a lot of you guys, I went to the gym. I wanted to fix my insecurities and make a point and prove something by just looking better. I wanted to post my physique and my abs and be really lean because I was never lean before. And I thought that I'd be taken more seriously by people because I felt like I was just sidelined a lot of the time. Maybe you can relate. So we go to the gym and we go on that journey, just like I did. Push, pull, leg. Push, pull, leg. You do that routine, slight little switch ups every now and then in your climate controlled, room temperature gym. But it's all just too safe, and nothing changed until I did bodyweight training. Was outside more, in the elements. It reminded me of the time of when I did my first ever marathon. I was running outside and just getting in that fresh air. The time bound of the workout being 1 hour long wasn't in my mind. It was just about being outside in the moment. And bodyweight training from calisthenics is taking from that experience of when I ran my first ever marathon outside, breathing in that good air and feeling really good. It provided me with a mental clarity that the gym never could. So when I'm pushing myself with bodyweight training in those really high rep ranges, because a lot of people in the gym will do 8 to 12 reps, push to failure, or a few reps in reserve of failure, and you got your progressive overload for the gym. You build your muscle, you get a good physique, you look at the mirror, you're satisfied. At least that's what we think. When you focus on the performance of bodyweight training and you ignore the physique, you allow a mental real estate to be freed up. Not only does that make me just more effective in my actual life, because when you're in the gym, you're constantly tracking your macros, your calories. Maybe you're in bulking season, maybe you're in cutting season. I'm still doing those same things with bodyweight training, but the focus is on those bars over there. How many pull-ups can I do? How many muscle-ups can I do? Am I any closer to getting my skills like the front lever? If you can relate to these values that I'm sharing here about not caring about your physique so much, and you want me to personally assess you and guide you to that point, then check out my community Project Ascent, which is in the link in the description. Brotherhood of guys just like me. So come join. My first few calisthenic sessions of just doing basic dips, basic pull-ups, very basic stuff. If you go to the gym, I've taken a few guys out of the gym to join me for a calisthenics session. And I use those clips on my channel a few times because you're in for a real shock when that happens. You get humbled doing these high rep ranges, because when you're doing these fancy isolating, muscle tricep push down cables for the shoulders and all these moves that you think you're just above the basic workouts of just, pull-ups and dips and just the basic body weight. You get humbled with the higher rep ranges of just basic exercises. And then you start doing weighted versions of that. The weighted pull-up, the weighted dips. This is the park I do it at, guys. I just get a kettlebell and I get a dip belt. I'd invest in a dip belt if you want to do weighted calisthenics. Because when it comes to improving your physique, more than just the mind-muscle connection, it's so much better when you're doing pull-ups and dips in a park than doing an isolating activity in the gym, because you're using your body as a collective muscle group, which is something that you don't really ever do in the gym. Unless you're doing compound exercises in the gym, like the bench press and the squat, which are, they're good, they get you results, but it does not translate into body weight progress really that much at all. The gym builds what is called absolute strength, but with bodyweight training, we're training something called relative strength. Relative strength is something that I care about more now, because I look at the relative strength and how in control of my body I am as the new performance metric, and not just the physique improvement and the chasing the numbers in the gym. Two different things, guys. You are either in the gym or you're in my team, where you care about body weight training and your performance and your confidence is growing week by week. Because when you're new to body weight training, you make so much progress, just like I've done the past few months. I've got the pictures to show it. So much more progress than the gym, and I've not even paid attention really to my diet, not all that much. Yes, I still eat clean and healthy, but this gym on the other side, don't be a part of this team if you don't enjoy that lifestyle. The push-pull leg split and just varying and tweaking your exercises slightly. This is the modern gym. This is the enemy. We don't want to be locked in a building all day. We want to be out here. It's dead silent right now. It's show my watch. It's like 9:20 p.m. We're in the cold winter months. Everybody is indoors. I'm out here with a t-shirt on. I feel good. It's kind of a rest day for me, but I did a bit of light activity, because that's what builds up the mental discipline in your mind. If you care about that, more than just the looks and showboating with your physique. Because I can take a rest day with bodyweight training and I can still do stuff on my rest days. But the typical gym bro, a rest day is a rest day, like take it easy, have a beer, go out and just, a lot of these people that do the bodyweight training that I'm trying to preach right here, as someone that was a former gym bro and now I'm doing bodyweight training exclusively, I can promise you, I can testify that your confidence will grow in yourself, because pushing higher rep ranges, you are near failure. I constantly test my limits in my head with this bodyweight training when I'm just banging out pull-ups and dips. Do 200 pull-ups in a day, which is something that I do. It's very popular in the bodyweight training space to do something called EMOM, or grease the groove. These are techniques to very frequently do sub-maximal efforts of pull-ups or dips or a body weight or push-ups or things that you want to improve on. Whereas in the gym, you ever just done every gym workout and you're just so taxed? Your CNS is fatigued. There's a time and a place to fatigue yourself with bodyweight training as well. Like I keep saying, with the weighted pull-ups and the weighted dips, which I do. Yes, we still want to build strength. With the whole rest day thing and the sub-maximal efforts of grease the groove, which is a technique of where you frequently do 60% of your, let's say you can do 20 pull-ups or 20 pull-ups, you do 10. You don't actually push yourself. But on rest days, you can do that with body weight. Your CNS isn't taxed. And my main problem with the gym as more of a lifestyle thing is when I take a full rest day, I actually kind of want to work out, but I can't really go to the gym and tax my CNS for an hour straight with, bench press and incline press, like cable triceps. All that stuff is so taxing on your central nervous system. You can't do that, so you've got to take a full rest day. I find myself to be very lazy on those days. Maybe you can relate. I don't like rest days, but I also like being smart. You can be smart with body weight. You can go bonkers shit crazy on one day, and on the other day you can truly just go sub-maximal. And I think at the end of the day, the reason why I quit the gym is because I can work out more frequently out in the elements like I am now. I can do it so much more frequently than the gym, and it makes me feel better just in my personal life. And it's also a test of my willpower to come out here in the cold months of winter, where everyone's in their climate controlled gym, where it's always 22 degrees and it's always safe. In the summer it's air conditioned, in the winter it's heated up. It's the fucking opposite when you're doing bodyweight training outside. When it's cold, it's fucking cold. When it's hot, it's hot. There's very rarely a very comfortable scenario to do calisthenics or bodyweight exercises. You got to heat up yourself. And I just feel like more of a man when I do that. And that's how I feel like I achieve real confidence, and it's the main reason why I quit the gym. If you want to be a part of a brotherhood of guys that are going to keep you accountable, and I'll assess your physique, give you a bulletproof diet that will get you to good levels of body fat so you can perform and improve and enhance your physique with bodyweight training, weighted or without, then join Project Ascent, link in the description. You will be guided the whole way to make that transformation of not just your physique improving, but just your growing confidence in yourself as an athlete, not someone relying on the modern machines. My name is Bora, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video, and YouTube will recommend you this video right here that is best suited for you. So do check it out, help my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See you later.